So the Fields Institute hosted a UCLA researcher on quantum biology and this new field that's called Chiral Induced Spin Selectivity. And so I looked into this, and they acknowledge that the chiral induced spin selectivity is non-commutative and occurs through non-equilibrium symmetry breaking, but they don't understand what causes it. And so they're trying to replicate and test the quantum biology claims that are based on chiral induced spin selectivity, like bird migration using the cryptochromes that have the spin changed from the weak magnetic field of the Earth. And the lady who runs the lab, her name's Claire somebody. I sent her an email saying that, thanking her for her Fields Institute talk. I think her last name's like Aiello or something like that. And pointing out to her that this is the secret of non-Western meditation, that the chiral selected spin or chiral based spin selectivity is from non-commutativity as nonlocality, and that Eddie Oceans had figured this out already when he was working at SLAC, the Stanford Linear Accelerator Center. And of course, she wants to turn this into high-tech applications that people can use with their cell phones, some sort of spin resonance. But that's the ether, the non-commutative ether that's non-local, works through the spin resonance already. So that's the foundation of all this signaling and healing. And she calls it the quantum code that would create a quantum leap for technology and medicine and everything. But she doesn't quite understand it yet, so that's why I sent her the email. I mean, she admits she doesn't understand it. She's trying to figure it out. And some of the other researchers in this new field of chiral-based spin selectivity have pointed out that there's non-commutativity as the repulsion in the column field, but where this is a lower level of magnitude at the actual spin origin. So between the electrons and the photons and protons. So it's nice to know that science is starting to figure out that the chirality is the key for the macro scale of spin. And I had written about this in 2012 as a key part of my Alchemy of Rainbow Heart music book. I talked about this connection of chirality and spin in quantum biology. So I'm glad that the academics are getting funding to do their experiments and stuff, but I basically said, well, that's why we have our ecological crisis today, is because all of science has been based on commutative geometry that's ignored the non-commutative source of the non-local 1/2 spin that then generates, that self-amplifies into the macro scale. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks.